Hello everybody. I hate myself, so I'm going to watch Baby Geniuses 2 now, and it's going to be fun for everyone except me. So, buckle your seats, ladies and gents. So if you somehow missed it, Baby Geniuses 1, I, in the last episode, pretty much gave the crown of the worst movie I've ever seen in the search for the worst so far. I fucking hated every single second of it. Every millisecond of it. The measurement of time is kind of irrelevant, but either which way, I hated every second of it. And I expect it's going to happen again. It's on the track of just being pure terribleness. Oh, CG baby mouths again. They're so ugly to look at. It's not right. It's like the valley. What's it? The CG valley. The valley of the things that don't look right. I can't think right now because I've got the Baby Geniuses already in my ear. Basically, it just looks shit and your eyes know it. And fart joke, because baby farts are fucking hilarious. So this one can't just be called Baby Geniuses 2. It has to be called Superbabies Baby Geniuses 2. It's not Baby Geniuses 2, Superbabies. Oh, Jon Voight. So you sub out, what's his name? Christopher Lloyd for Jon Voight. The difference is that I think Christopher Lloyd is actually he has been in some good things, whereas Jon Voight, not so much. Unless you like Bratz, unless you like the Bratz movie. I suppose if you can say anything, at least they've gone yeah, that's definitely a child. That's definitely a baby. They look like a fully grown adult. A fully grown adult doing backflips. At least they have cast a little bit older this time. They're not quite babies anymore, because they were babies in the first movie, and babies aren't actors, which is not something you ever really need to say. It's kind of a self-explanatory thing. But these are all sort of more toddler, maybe a bit younger. Like 7 and 8 year olds who look younger. So the mere fact that this film exists means that the first movie was successful enough to warrant this movie. So that's sad for a start. That's upsetting to me. And I think there are actually another one or two sequels to this as well, which is equally upsetting. These movies make money when they're obnoxious, awful, terrible movies. These are the worst parts of the first movie, having babies like fight. Oh god, that looks awful. Oh my gee, those effects are terrible. Oh no, they got more of a budget as well to do terrible special effects. Oh, look at that. That is atrocious. Oh, that's awful. Huge positive towards this movie already is that it's not an hour and like 50 minutes like the first one. So, big thumbs up for that one. Thanks, lads. It feels like a YouTube video. It feels like someone's, you got those YouTube videos of people dubbing animals and adverts and animated kids movies and all these things like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like a cheap, terrible YouTube video that you'd click off in like a few seconds, but would have millions of views anyway, because kids love watching kids, I guess. I suppose that's why there's like 26 of these Baby Genius movies. Weird thing about Jon Voight is that he comes across like he actually kind of cares. Not cares. He's obviously not really invested into it, but he's not taking the piss. He's playing what he needs to play to be effective in whatever the hell he is. Like, he's better than Christopher Lloyd was, who really did nothing in the first movie. He's got more of an aura to him, I suppose. I think he just loves money and doesn't care what he has to do to get more of it. The thing I hated about the first one so much was how inappropriate it was and how it wasn't charming or funny in the slightest. And I suppose this one is annoying me less. Well, it's annoying me at a slower pace. It breaks my brain, these fucking movies. They break how I think. So I just found something interesting. I was browsing IMDb, looking at user reviews of this movie. Here's one of them. 10 out of 10. This is the title. This is the headline of the review. 10 out of 10. One of the best movies ever made. And it's not a joke. The last movie directed by the great actor Bob Clark before his death. Superbabies, Baby Geniuses 2 is a masterpiece family movie with Academy Award winner Jon Voight in it. The budget of the movie was $20 million. That clearly means that the producers of the film care to make a fantastic movie and not to make a cheap, tasteless movie. No, it doesn't mean that, but I don't give a damn if most film critics criticize the movie. Ask your kids who don't know flattery about Superbabies, Baby Geniuses 2. 90% of children will like it. That's because children are stupid and don't have taste. 3 countries, including the USA, United Kingdom, and Germany, participated in making this splendid movie. The movie is a clever-made comedy with adventure and outstanding direction. The Superbabies are really so convincing, so cute, and acted like professionals despite the fact they are amateur babies. 2 thumbs up. My vote is 10 out of 10 for this. One of the best movies ever made. That person's clearly a pure idiot and has no taste in movies, or it's a joke. I hope it's a joke. Please tell me it's a joke. Quipping babies. That's just what I want to see. Quipping babies. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. That baby looks like Dan Aykroyd. At least visually, it's slightly more interesting. If you really wanted to put this on for a kid, which I wouldn't recommend still, at least there's more visual colours and movement. It's just more interesting to look at. She sucks. She's really unconvincing and awkward. Looks a little bit like Lady Gaga as well. Just thought I'd point that out. Oh no, it's Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm gonna kill myself now. Well, you're really hot. Hi. Well, you're hot. I love you. It's not even pissing me off. It's just sort of background noise at this point. I'm just sat here watching it. Not even annoyed. It's shit. It's awful. Crap. Bollocks. Terrible. Horrible. But not the worst thing I've ever seen. First one was far more offensive to me. This movie is a lot more appropriate for stupid children, which I guess is a good thing in a lot of ways. But it makes the film a lot less interesting for me, just because there's nothing for me to really point out. Well, that's terrifying. Really terrifying. I realised what was so jarring about it is the body language is completely fighting against what they're actually saying. It's so terrible and weird looking. The thing that makes this whole communicating with babies and them having their own secret language thing not work is the fact that babies do communicate with adults. That's not a thing that they don't do. That's why, like, if you went up to a wallaby, and you were communicating with it, like Dr. Doolittle, for Christ's sake. That is weird. That's something you can be like, whoa, it's so crazy and cool. That is amazing. But with this, it's like babies are humans. And adults can communicate with babies. So, yeah, Baby Geniuses 1 is definitely worse than this movie. But like every character has no purpose. They have so many. They have like 25 different characters and none of them do anything. I just divert into making noises with my mouth when I have to watch these movies. What else is there to even do? So I discover new things I can do every single time. Worst special effect I've ever seen goes to Jaws 3, actually. Cheating fucker. Hated it when people did that. Tag, you're it. No, that's not fair. We're gonna do this. We're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna roll a dice. We're gonna do something. We're not gonna just tag, you're it. No, it doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that, you fucking. This has come out of left field. Are you my mom? Oh, no. What a terrible scene. What an awful scene. Well, that was shit. But it wasn't as awful as the previous one. One, because it's much shorter, and it's already over. Like, there's nothing to even say about it. It's already done. I've already forgotten everything that's happened, because nothing really did happen. A bunch of babies, baby antics, a couple of things happened, and then the movie ended. So, certainly terrible. Certainly not a good movie at all. Lots of terrible things about it. Not offensive, though. Forgettable. Not offensive. So, what do you think about Baby Geniuses? I hope, the second one, this one, that I'm talking about right now. Yes, I was almost hoping for it to be worse because there's just more to work with then, but oh well. Just sort of is what it is, I suppose. So yeah, thanks for watching, if you did. I don't really need to kill myself this time. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Baby Geniuses is a 10 out of 10 if you ask me. Billy, the greatest lovers movies I've ever known.
Oh, my arm.
My fucking arm! Oh god, my fucking arm! What is wrong? My arm hurts so bad, you know? My arm! Oh my god, my arm! My arm hurts so bad right now! Oh god, my arm!
That was an excerpt from Baby Geniuses 3, The Baby Genius Strikes Back. Coming soon to Google Plus.